So welcome to today's chakra series. I'm really excited about it. We are going to talk about mood and sleep, and also I am going to discuss some carrier oils. So not just some essential oils, but different carrier oils. I know we always blend in the fractionated coconut oil, but you might be interested to know that there are some benefits to using other types of carrier oils. We will talk about that, and then I will give you some acupressure points to use that will help for sleep, that will help regulate the sleep cycle, and some great points also to help with your mood, whether it's, feeling anxious, depressed, moody, whatever that may be. So as far as essential oils, I use doTERRA. Okay, I love that brand for many reasons, but you don't have to use that brand to get, all of the information out of this class lesson. You can certainly use any brand oils, but as long as they are pure, a good grade essential oils. But if you want to know more about the basics of essential oils and maybe even why I chose doTERRA, you can enroll in my free class, The Ultimate Guide to Using Essential Oils, and that is on my wellwithdrmichele.com website. So that will take you through a lot of the basics, and if you don't have your own doTERRA account and you want to get that, you can go through that class. It'll help you do that there, or you can email me directly and I can get you set up. I'm going to type in my email here, but maybe you already have it. Michele@acupuncturecenterinc.com. So I'm not going to go into all those, the different things today. We won't have enough time. So carrier oils are other things that aren't essential oils. They are like a fatty acid. They help you dilute your essential oils. So typically you might have seen, like, this is a fractionated coconut oil. Okay, coconut oil, if you buy it on the baking aisle, it'll come in this, some type of jar like this, and it's solid at room temperature, which room temperature is like, before you sweat. That's anywhere between like 66 degrees and 77. So anything kind of above that, it melts. And it definitely melts as soon as you put it on your skin, just the warmth of your skin. So the difference between that and the fractionated is the fractionated remains liquid. So it will stay liquid, room temperature or below, or, or above, it doesn't matter. So it has been processed where they remove the long chains. And so what remains are what they call medium chain fatty acids, and therefore it no longer will solidify. But there are some, benefits to if you're going to cook, you want to use your virgin, your coconut oil like here, because it has a high smoke point. So before it will go bad, before the heat will damage the oil. So it's a high smoke point. So this is, if you're looking and you're kind of getting confused down your shopping aisle and you see refined virgin olive oil, virgin coconut oil, or you see some that say it's not refined, it's like cold expressed. Well, the cold expressed coconut oil just has a lower smoke point. It's like 350 degrees. But if you are into stir frying or deep frying and you want to use your coconut oil for that, you want to go with the refined because it has a higher smoke point. I believe it's even as high as maybe 500 degrees. So it's either like 450 or 500, somewhere around there. So it won't develop free radicals, is what you want when you are cooking with oils. Okay, so you don't cook with your fractionated coconut oil. But putting the fractionated coconut oil on your skin it won't clog your pores. It's definitely lighter. So that is a good reason to use it versus the cooking, I just call it cooking coconut oil, but cooking or baking, you would use that. So, and also the odor of the fractionated coconut oil, it's like colorless, virtually odorless. It doesn't smell like anything. You don't really notice the coconut smell, where with I think it does smell like coconut when you kind of smell your I can get it open. Yeah, it has a little coconut smell. The you know, so you don't want. Often when we use a carrier oil with essential oils, we don't want to compete with the aroma, right? So if we're using like lavender and bergamot together and we want to smell just those, that's a good reason to choose the fractionated coconut oil, is to have that carrier oil to dilute it but not change the aroma or not even be a part of it. So that is one really good reason. And for, in a lot of cases, it's considered hypoallergenic. I mean, there is always somebody is allergic to coconuts, so they wouldn't use, this coconut oil. But for the most part, just saying, it's like why it's one of the most widely used whenever you read about essential oils, using the coconut oil. So topically applying a carrier oil. So if you're going to use it without any essential oils, there are still benefits to using carrier oils on your skin. They moisturize and soothe, and I think we can say that probably about all of them, and they protect the skin. The coconut oil definitely helps with rashes. It's readily absorbed, so it might feel greasy, but then it just it really doesn't last long. It seems like your skin just absorbs it right in. It does control, or helps control, bacteria and fungi on the skin, reduces cellulite, does promote mental clarity, so it helps your brain. In Chinese medicine, we say benefits your yin fluids. So yin fluids are your fluids in your body that could be like your neurotransmitters, your hormones, and your body fluids, saliva, all of those different things in your body. It calms the mind and the heart. We say it subdues wind, which just means like a chaotic nervous system. So your nervous system, you're a little bit nervous, or it's kind of going crazy. So those are some really good reasons to use coconut oil. And I have seen people's skin change just using coconut oil. And I can remember distinctly an elderly guy. He was, 96. And he had some pretty bad skin on his lower legs. They were getting the purpura, like the blood under the skin, and really dry and flaky and itchy. And his daughter used to bring him, and he's such a great guy. But he didn't like the oils. He didn't want the smell. But he let her put the coconut oil. And when she would do that, I mean, I could really see a change in just the quality, integrity of his skin over time. So there are benefits to using the carrier oil. So don't always feel that, if you don't have an essential oil, you're still getting, great benefit. Castor oil. So this is just what I found over at Sprouts. And this one, I know that there are some that you can take internally, but they don't sell that one that I found at Sprouts, and it's hard to find. You might be able to find it on Amazon. If you remember that people used to take the spoonfuls of castor oil, but most of them are used like massage oil, and they say not for internal use, and it may just be the way that they're distilled. But still, this is great for detoxing the body. Maybe you've heard of putting a castor oil pack over your liver area. So that's your right rib cage, putting some castor oil on, and then putting the saran wrap, and then your heating pad. And the saran wrap just kind of protects. It's so greasy and thick that you don't want to wreck your heating pad. So you could do that, and a good 10 minutes or something like that, and do it a couple times a week if you really have some liver issues, or you're just feeling like you want to help your body detox, remove heavy metals, because your liver is always metabolizing and breaking down chemicals, whether they're your own hormones, or even chemicals that you're taking, or medications or whatnot, or and fats, right? So the liver and the gallbladder together help you digest the fat. So castor oil is great for that. It is also an antifungal. Put it on athlete's foot, and I also have seen great results with that, right on the feet. But yes, you must be diligent. You must put it on, more than twice a day at least. Just keep putting it on the feet, the nails, fingernails, toenails. It's good for your hair as well. Lashes, and maybe you've seen that on Amazon, where they sell the castor oil that comes with the little stick, so that you can put it on your eyebrows, your eyelashes. Really. So castor oil, it is great for that. That is a good one to have. And I do think it helps with pain also. Let me see, let me look at my notes. Antibacterial, I did say analgesic, you know, helps with pain. Jojoba, now that's another popular one, but it does have an aroma. And I feel, yeah, you know, if you like the smell of jojoba, you're going to get that mixed in with your essential oils.